I don't know who needs to hear this, but let me tell y'all something, because one thing keeps coming back on my spirit and then something else keeps happening to me. So a couple weeks ago, I was in these lanes, and I'm thinking to myself, this lane should go. So I'm distracted because I'm on the phone, and I noticed that this lane goes, and I'm like, why didn't it let this lane go? It moved. Another lane goes, and I'm like, hold up, this lane needs to go. Hello, let me out of here. I need to get out of here, right? As I'm still sitting in my lane, right? Another lane goes, and I'm like, all right, this is absurd. I done rolled my window down to ask, like, hey, is there a reason why this lane is not going? And as I'm sitting there, I had an epiphany. I was being so impatient. As that lane went, that lane went, the other lane went. And it took forever for my lane to go, for my lane to get the green light to go. And I started to think to myself, dang, maybe I should have been over there. Maybe I should have been over there. I even put my car in reverse to try to get to another lane to get on up out of there. And it just keeps coming back to me, because even in that moment, I was like, okay, maybe this is a lesson here. Like, stay in your lane, right? So I kind of overlooked it. And it just keeps coming back to my spirit of just staying in your lane. Like, you see everybody, for some reason, you are prohibited from going, from moving forward, from moving in the direction that you want to go to get from the place that you are in. You start to question why you're in the lane that you're in, why the lane that you're in isn't moving. You start to question, did I make the right decision to get in this lane, to get where I am? And impatience sets in. Then you want to get in control and try to get out of the way that you're in, the place that you're in. And then as soon as you think you're going to try to do it your way, boom, clear lane for you to go. Now, what am I really saying here? What I'm saying is, in life, we can be in a place, but for whatever reason, we're not. And we see everybody else around us moving. And we might even say, I was here first. Why can't I move? And you become impatient in waiting to move from the place that you are in. And we try to handle things on our own. But if we just have a little more patience, the way will be made for us to move in perfect timing. So embrace the place that you are in right now. Don't worry about what's going on around you. Focus on your lane. Focus on embrace the place that you are in. Learn in the place that you are in. Get clarity in the place that you are in. Seek God in the place that you are in until it's your time. Until it's your time to move from that place. Now, that was just the first for y'all. That's what I've been getting. It keeps coming back to my spirit, right? So then, this isn't the first time, but it's done happened to me a couple times in the past couple days. Just show up. Just show up. Show up. Why am I saying that? Now, just like in the Bible, those are situations that end up being like, you can look at scriptures in the Bible and like compare it to what you have going on in your life right now, right? So this will be one of those things right now. Like, let's say it's the book of Deja verses 2 and 22. I showed up to do my part. A place where it required my work, my time, and my effort on more than one occasion. I did my part. I showed up. But let me tell you what happened when I showed up, y'all. Didn't even have to do nothing. Didn't have to do anything. Nothing. And what I came for, that was going to be given, did what I was supposed to do, was given to me with absolutely no effort. Like, handed to me on a silver platter. Like, here you go, happy birthday, Merry Christmas. And I had to do absolutely nothing. But I came with the intentions of working for what I had to get. I came with the expectation to have to do something for what it is I was coming to receive. So my mind was ready to serve. I had already got it in my body. I had it in my chest that I was going to serve, to receive what it is that I wanted. And all I had to do was show up. And I got it free. You hear what I am saying to you right now? Like, can you hear me? All I did was show up. And I received exactly what I was coming for. With no effort. A thank you. Have a good day. Plus what I came for. So let's put two and two together. I was ready to jump out of my lane. Shoot, I'm still ready to jump out of my lane. I'm going to be honest with you. Ready to jump out of my lane, right? And I just needed to stay in my lane and wait for my time to go. So because I was able to stay in my lane, I was able to stay where I was, stay where I am, embrace where I am, and wait for my time. Turn around in places and situations where it requires something of me. I come with the mindset to give what is required of me. And I show up. So all I do is show up. And I have never had to say a word. I don't have to say a word. My presence was enough. Showed up. And I received. This is big, y'all. Somebody gonna catch this. Somebody gonna catch it. So I just want to encourage someone to not be weary in the place that you are in. And just show up. Stay in your lane. You need tunnel vision for your lane. Do not get distracted about what. Stay in your lane and show up. This is the most important part. Show up. All it requires for you is to show up. Effort. That's all. A little bit of effort. Just show up. Show up to pray. Show up to go to the gym. Show up to get up early. Show up for quiet time. Show up for alone time. Show up to serve. Make yourself available. Just show up. Show up and watch your loving Abba Father bless you in ways that you do not even expect. Just show up and stay in your lane. That's all I have for you today. Be blessed.